You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hi, Days of Our Lives fans. So Phillip Kiriakis seems pretty pent up and frustrated after getting Stephanie Johnson into his bed briefly before she dumped him. He needs somebody new in his life ASAP. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to talk about a new love interest for the Kiriakis hunk. But first, please click subscribe if you are not following us. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy JP Lavoisier as Phillip Kiriakis. He is electric to watch. His energy, those insane, almost manic facial expressions and tics that he has. He's just very physical. He's very fun and very hot, you know. But right now, he is just a whole pile of pent up frustration, and I think he needs to get some lovin'. Case in point, when his mom, Kate Roberts, came to his room at the Salem Inn, she interrupted him doing push-ups, you know, shirtless, sweaty, sexy. Also, have you noticed they've kind of given up trying to pretend that Phillip has a fake leg? They have shown him fresh out of the shower in a towel a couple of times with two bare, healthy legs. Talk about a huge continuity issue. He's supposed to have a prosthetic. They're just like, oh, well, a Rolf miracle cure we never heard about. Anyway, Kate came over to vent her frustrations about the soap, and Phillip told her that things are going great at Titan with his brother Xander Kiriakis, and she was kind of surprised about that. So for now, you know, Phillip's gotten away with his forgery. His surrogate mom, Vivian Alamein, is in Statesville where she cannot mess with his life. Kate's not giving him too much grief. She's happy they got away with it too. Sarah is making a few threats here and there about him doing a better job babysitting Xander. But overall, you know, Phillip's life is surprisingly okay right now, except for one thing. He doesn't have a girlfriend. And there's not even a love interest on the horizon that he's been looking at. But we all know Kate's son has a weak spot for the ladies. He needs somebody in his life. And given the recent drama in Salem, I've got 5 ladies that might be possible matches for Phillip Kiriakis, since he definitely needs a love interest and needs one soon. So one of these ladies may need a more legit guy as a cover for a scandalous affair she's having. 2 of the candidates are she-villains that need some lovin'. And 2 are ladies on the rebound that may need some comfort from Phillip. So let's dive right in and let's talk about the one who needs somebody more legit than her current lover, you know, maybe to beard and cover up what she's doing with this other guy. I am talking about Phillip's former lover, Belle Black. She has been bickering with EJ DiMera and then having really hot hate sex with the guy, but her mom hates that Belle has been with EJ, and Shawn Brady doesn't like it either. And then again, I have to say, if Belle started dating Phillip, then Shawn wouldn't like that either, because she cheated with Phillip while they were married. I will say that Marlena would probably tolerate Belle with Phillip a lot better than Belle with EJ. So maybe Belle could date Phillip publicly, but still see EJ on the side. I mean, usually if he knew, Phillip wouldn't go for that, but he might if he could use Belle to get info about DiMera, since she did legal work for them to help his, you know, that way it could help his and Xander's takeover plan about DiMera. All right, next, let's talk about one of the Salem ladies that is in need of a rebound love interest. And one of the 2 I'm going to talk about is Joy Wesley. She was getting attached to another Kiriakis, Alex, you know, and he thought their fling was casual. He did not know Joy wanted more until she mentioned spending Valentine's Day with him and Alex meeting her parents. But he wants Stephanie, not Joy. And Alex already agreed that he was going to break up with Joy. And then Stephanie went ahead and quit Body and Soul so they could be together. And then Alex and Stephanie got Joy to the hospital, saved her life, but then he broke her heart because Alex kissed Stephanie at the hospital and Joy saw it, and now she is hurt. So Phillip is kind of the perfect person for Joy to rebound with, they can sit around and badmouth Alex and Stephanie, their exes. So that might be kind of fun. And then they could do some other stuff. All right, let's talk about the other rebounding woman in Salem who just had her heart broken. This is somebody Phillip Kiriakis has never dated. And of course, I'm talking about Jada Hunter, who just got jilted at the altar by her fake fiancé, Arnold Feniger, who has taken the place of her real fiancé and publicly accused her of being a corrupt cop and humiliated her on her wedding day. So this week, Jada is grilled by Shawn and Paulina about this fake dossier that Rafe said was info he got from a detective he won't name. It's all bogus stuff that EJ made up. But Jada is grilled by her boss, probably suspended soon, and all while still in her gorgeous wedding gown thinking Rafe did this, but it's all Arnold. And I bet Jada's going to need to blow off some steam soon in her rage about Rafe's actions, even though not really him. And I can see Phillip and Jada winding up at Small Bar, drowning their frustrations in cocktails and, making a night of it, maybe indulging in each other. They might be a perfect pair to rebound and comfort each other. Now let's talk about the she-villains, both in need of a man to entertain them. First is Kristen DiMera. She keeps hoping for another shot with Brady Black, but this week, when she finds his honey Ava Vitale hostage at her mom's place, things get even worse. Kristen tries to silence Ava so Brady won't find her, and already he told Kristen he's not going to be with her again. And after this stunt she's going to pull with Ava, basically trying to leave her there, kidnapped, Brady is well and truly done. So Kristen is going to be angry, lonely, and in need of some action. And she'd be happy to have Phillip in her bed. I mean, Kristen had another Kiriakis in her sheets. She had Alex there while she was lashing out at Brady last time. And I could totally see her inviting another Kiriakis into her bed. And the last possible romantic partner to discuss about Phillip is another one who's a she-villain and back on the scene soon. It's Emily O'Brien, but this time playing Gwen Rizczech. Now, mind you, Emily is going to return briefly in the blonde wig as Teresa Donovan when she gets out of prison. And of course, she tried to steal Xander's inheritance and all that, but then Teresa's going to exit and Gwen is going to return and stay. And I could totally see Phillip and Gwen seeing eye to eye on a lot of things. They have very similarly devious personalities, and it would be super awkward if Phillip started seeing Gwen because she was so into Xander. At one point, they even stole The Spectator from her dad together, and Gwen was super salty when Xander, got back with Sarah, and now they're married. So I think Gwen's gonna come back jealous, lonely, and of course the whole Dimitri thing really hurt her. I think she would be the perfect troublemaking new romantic partner for Phillip. Gwen is actually top of my list of who I'd like to see with Phillip, but of course we'll have to wait and see who he turns his gorgeous eyes on. But I know he needs some lovin' soon, or he just might combust.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.